Today I'm going to show you how to schedule your posts for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so that you don't have to live on social media but can still be consistent. Stay tuned. I'm Mandy Joe. Welcome back to Writing with Mandy Joe, where writers like you get tips, tricks, and how-to advice every week. So be sure to subscribe. I'm Mandy Joe, and our topic today is scheduling your social media posts. How many of you out there want to schedule and you just have no idea how to? You're like, it'd be nice if I didn't have to live on social media, wouldn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly how you are going to be able to schedule that social media in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So I am going to unclick this and we're going to share screen and we're going to share this one. All right, there we go. We have, what this is your Creator Studio. And if you can read that up at the top, it says business.facebook.com/Creator Studio/home. So what does that say again? Here. Let me type that in for you. Business dot, put the H. business.facebook.com/Creator Studio/home. So at the bottom of the screen, there we go. At the bottom of the screen, you can see what that is. And I'm also, I can put that in the chat. Let me put this in the chat for you so that you can just click on it and you are able to go right to it. There we go. Perfect. You now have in there, you have in the comments, I have put a link to the studio for your Creator Studio for Facebook. This is where everything, now if you have multiple pages, you're going to see in this drop down menu that you can go in and you can select whichever ones you want. Yes, I know I have quite a few. And unselect the ones you don't want. And over here on the left, you have Create New. This is fun. I love it. For me, this techie stuff is all kinds of fun. So we're going to create new. Now, mind you, this is for Facebook. So it'll have you create post test, add story, upload video, multiple videos, go live, post video across pages. Right now, we are just going to create post. Because you don't need to be going and trying to figure out what all the rest of it is yet. We'll cover that later. So I just created this really cool little video. So we're going to go put it on my Mandy Joe page. Now, if you only have one, it will show up it won't ask you which one you want if you only have one selected. So we are going to add a video. And that video is stored right here. We're going to do electricity prices. Waiting for it to load because it does take just a little bit. Meet the new and improved video composer. All right. Brand new stuff, folks. So yes, this is the first time I am seeing this. Gotta love when they update stuff from the time that I originally did this to the time I scheduled this. I did not see this here. It's crazy. So, video title, you can call it whatever you want. So, I am going to call it electricity prices going up. So, now we need a description. What do we want in the description of our video? So I'm going to put prices are going up. Do you want help in keeping help with keeping them in control? And then we're going to add some hashtags to this. Not a whole lot. We're going to go about that solar. So we got solar power, let's see, what does it give us? It helps if we spell electricity right. Right? Electricity board, boards, bills, electricity supply, and electricity, let's do prices. So I'm just going to put a few in here. I don't need to go crazy with this. Now, thumbnail, I'm just going to take the very first thumbnail because it's actually just the same. And what do I mean by it's the same? The only thing that changes on this particular video is the foreground. So if this was a video that actually had a variety of stuff going across it, then I would go ahead and pick a thumbnail from there. But it's the same picture. Captions, it doesn't need captions because it's music, but that's it. And we'll do next. And this is fun because this, I had no idea. So you're going to show on feed, show on watch, allow embedding, allow other pages to post. This means that even if you have other pages and you want to post it to your own other pages, you would need to do that in here, allowing other pages to post, or you will just you'll end up having to redo it yourself. Add the playlist, don't have that. Tracking, yeah, sure, let's do. Add your own codes. No, thank you. And this is not raising money. And this is going to be, and notice up here, publishing options. Publish now, premiere, schedule, save as draft. So say that you put this in here, but you're really tired and you decided, or you got distracted. Someone comes in and says, we got to go do whatever. You can save it as a draft and come back and schedule it. You can hit schedule. Now, if you hit schedule, notice it automatically picks tomorrow. So I am going to keep it with tomorrow, but it's not going to go out at 2 a.m. We're going to pick 8 o'clock a.m. for this to go. And notice down here in the lower right-hand corner, it says schedule. And this here is who is able to see this. If you want to change this, restricted audience or public, you can do that right here. being that the only way for you to schedule through the Creator Studio is for your pages, not for your profile, I recommend public. Your page is public. The whole point behind having a public page is to get people to look at your public page. So you want your post to be public. And just a brief note, this is live streaming both on Facebook and on in YouTube. So if you're joining me, go ahead and leave me a comment below or beside. I don't know which way it does it. I know sometimes it's below, sometimes it's to the side, depending on what device you're viewing it in. So either way, go ahead and do it. So this here, I am going to click schedule. And if you notice me looking around, that's because I have 3 screens that I'm doing. Operating on 3 screens, but my video is right here in front. So, and it says video post scheduled. Click done. Ta-da! We have now scheduled that. Now, you can schedule Instagram. Now, all of this is dependent on you having business accounts. This does not work for personal profiles. You have to have a business page or a business account in Instagram and tie your Instagram account with your Facebook page. So I have done that. So now we're in Instagram. So I'm going to go up here to create post, Instagram feed. Notice you can do an IG video. Now, and notice it says on here that if you can put video clips in your Instagram feed if they're less than 60 seconds. If they're 60 seconds or more, it has to go into IG video. So we're going to do Instagram feed. Oh, good. This is still the same. I absolutely love doing this because it's like, oh, we're just going to do this other one. Oh, we want to do, we'll do this one. We're going to switch things up just for you. So now I'm going to go into, actually, I'm going to go up here. Yes, I have all kinds of good stuff in here. Now, this one that I just made, what did I name it? Oh, there it is. Amaranth, now available. And I created this in Canva. So I will have a training on Canva, how to use it. And I absolutely love Canva because with Canva, there is so much to it, especially if you get the pro version. But be careful. If you have more than one Google account, make sure that you tie everything together properly. We'll go into that in another video. Here, we're going to concentrate on Instagram. We already have our graphic made. Now is your post information. Amaranth, the evil witch's daughter, is now available via the link in my bio. Hopefully this typing isn't bouncing the camera too much. I can't tell. Let's see. Because I actually have my computer lifted up a little bit, so hopefully that is now available. Hashtag Amaranth. Hashtag fantasy. Fantasy. Let's see. Fantasy books. And we'll just do fantasy. And then we will also do, what was it? Writing community, writers of Instagram. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, and you should always come up with your own hashtag. And I forgot to put that on the other one. Come up with your own hashtag. That way people can click on your hashtag and find all of your posts. Now, down here, the Instagram, notice that they're slightly different, even though they're all within the same platform. So even though it's in Creator Studio, Facebook is different than Instagram for scheduling. They used to be the same. So I would say what we saw for Facebook will most likely be coming to Instagram. But we go down here in the right-hand corner and we click on the down arrow and we hit schedule. Why it could, I have no idea how it picks the times. 2:12 a.m., not a clue. So we're going to do 9 o'clock a.m. and then you just hit schedule. Your post is being scheduled. So they even slightly change it up, but notice right here, post status scheduled. And that's it. That is how easy it is to schedule your posts out for Facebook, for Instagram. But the key is that if you're doing this for a business, you need to have business accounts. Facebook and Instagram would rather you be doing things via business accounts than personal accounts. Personal stuff on personal profiles, business stuff on business pages. You get? I hope you do. If you have any questions and you're watching this on the replay, first of all, give me a hashtag replay. And then if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I will come back and answer your questions and maybe even create a video on that. So next up, we are going to Twitter. Now I already had, this is why I did the full tab so that you could see. I already had Twitter waiting. So in Twitter, once again, look, right where you schedule things, see all these icons? You have media, you have a GIF, poll, emoji, schedule. So yes, we can schedule our stuff. Now I know it's not optimized, but let me see if it will take. Where'd it go? Let's see how it looks. It will put it in there, even though it's not really optimized for Twitter. So we're going to do the same thing that we did. Now, I can cheat a little bit. I can go in here, view post, and I can go right in here, select copy, paste, come over here to Twitter, paste. So instead of via the link in my bio, I'm going to put in there my actual link, because in Instagram, they don't want you to put links in your descriptions. They want the link in the bio. Now in Twitter, you can put that in there. Now notice, I'm not going to have writers of Instagram. That would make no sense. So writing community. And I'm going to go down here. And the schedule comes up. So May 20th, we're going to do tomorrow. what time. We're going to do this one at 8:30 a.m. And it tells you what time zone. And if you already had a bunch of tweets already scheduled, you could click on it right here. We're going to click confirm. And notice that this no longer says post, it says schedule. So we're going to hit the schedule button and it's all ready. So then you can go up here, click that schedule button, and you can click scheduled tweets and it shows you what is already scheduled. Is this not cool? I absolutely love this because I just scheduled 3 things demonstrating to you on 3 different platforms in 20 minutes. Now, if I'm not scheduling things and walking through things like this, I can schedule things a lot faster. So, and you can too. So I am going to unshare my screen and get back to my cool little overlay. Just saying. I like it. So today we went over how to schedule how to schedule your posts for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And with this, it's all free. It's all included in the platforms. You're not buying into someone's service that you have to redo. You have to pay on a monthly basis. You don't have to go find your post. It's all contained within Facebook. Now, if you have a Facebook group, you can schedule those too. So I am going to real quickly, we're going to go into a group and I'll show you how you can schedule those. Because that's different. That is not, I wish it was in, I truly wish that it was within the same creator studio, but it's not. I'm waiting for Facebook to do its thing. Maybe not. This is a great thing about live. So I'm going to go to my groups, and I know you can't see this. I will be putting that back up in just a moment. I will be going to my writing friends, and I am going to unclick the overlay, and I am going to show you my screen one more time. Okay, so now you can see my screen. And when you want to schedule something in Facebook groups, you create your post, and notice down here, I'm going to put writing session is on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Did you get your invite? And then I'm going to put this so that it gets attention. I am going to do some purple background. Notice down here, this actually came up. See, it says schedule post. So you can pick when you want it to come out. So I want this to come out later today. There is a minimum amount of time in which you can schedule your Facebook posts. So it is 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time right now, and it will only let me schedule 6:55. So it's a 30-minute window. So I'm going to do that. 6:55. Why not? Schedule. And it says your post is scheduled. And where do those posts go? Right over here on the left where it says scheduled posts. So any Facebook group that you are an admin of, you can schedule posts. How cool is that? So, any questions? Let me double check. I don't see any. That's okay. So, I am going to put on share. I love all this technology. I am Mandy Joe. Thank you for joining me today for how to schedule your social media posts in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Click subscribe and join me next Wednesday for Writing with Mandy Joe, where we talk about what are we talking about next week? Oh, yes, next week is going to be about characters, creating your characters. So join us next week. I'll see you next Wednesday.